Alright, so this is going to be my last update of my root meniscus repair surgery along with the knee microfracture surgery. I am currently about 11 and a half weeks out, so pretty much a full year. And as far as I can say, things are pretty much back to normal. I'd even say I have no limitations from surgery, and I am not having any problems from surgery, so it pretty much feels like nothing even happened. Let's see here. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is my microfracture scar and scar on my knee. That's not it. That's the scar on my knee. Right there, right there. Pretty much gone. All that's left is my microfracture surgery scar. It's all healing pretty good. The only thing, I guess negative I can say about the surgery is I had kind of some nerve damage, I'd say, in my muscle next to my shin, like right through here. So it's just my muscle there's numb and I can't really feel anything there anymore. It kind of annoyed me at first, just because I'm not used to feeling like that, obviously, but I've kind of gotten used to it, but it still is kind of annoying. And the doctor said that the feeling may come back, it may not, but that's just something that can happen from surgery, I guess. So it is what it is, but overall I'm really pleased with the surgery. Like I said, I haven't had any problems. I did notice about probably from the time I was able to walk till the time I was able to run, and maybe even a little bit after that, I did have some knee pain walking up the stairs. Every time I took a step, I'd kind of get a dull ache in my knee, and that did slowly go away. I know someone else commented on my video that they're experiencing that, but that's gone away now. I don't have any pain walking up the stairs. I still have a little bit of range of motion trouble. Like, say I was sitting on my heels. I can't really sit all the way down on my heel because like I can't bend my leg all the way back to my butt, and I can on my other leg, so that's my only range of motion issue. But other than that, everything's good. I feel great. Some advice I'd have, I guess, through the whole process is definitely do your range of motion exercise, definitely do your physical therapy. And one thing I found, when you start running, if you're an athlete, don't go pedal to the metal right away. Kind of build up slowly towards top speed. Don't try and, right when you get that green light to start running, don't go full speed right away. Just kind of take it easy for a week or so and slowly build up your progress. Also, when you're cleared to lift weights, do not do a bunch of heavy lifting. I would say start off really light, like I did, like squats with the bar, and that I did find that very helpful in gaining my strength back. I had to take a biodex test to return to play because I do play college football, so I did fail my first biodex test just because my left leg, which I had surgery on, was not quite there with my right leg. And I started training my left leg a little harder with like body weight lifts and just doing like bar squats and stuff. And I got to the point where my surgery leg was a little more dominant than my non-surgery legs, so that definitely did help me, and now they're pretty pretty well balanced out. I still have a little trouble like jumping off my bad leg, but again, I think I just need to keep building up my strength. I don't think it's quite all the way there yet, but yeah. Let me think. Sleeping with a brace was another question I got. I did not sleep with a brace once I was able to have a bend in my leg. I just found the brace to be really uncomfortable when I was sleeping, and I could not fall asleep with it on. So I just put two pillows together, not stacked on top of each other, but kind of like this, just back to back. And then I'd set my leg on top of it so my knee was good and protected like that. I brought the back pillows about up to my mid hamstring, and I slept like that with my swelling sock on, and it didn't give me any complications or anything. So yeah, that was good. That's about all I have for tips, I'd say. I think I said earlier in my earlier video to invest in a pair of crutch pads, because the ones they come with, those rubber ones, they're gonna eat up your armpits really bad. And with this procedure, there is a long period on crutches, so I would invest in a good pair of crutch pads. I'd also say one of my tips was try and get outside. I'd say like earlier on, I kind of just stayed in the house all day, sat down all day, and I guess they kind of started getting a little depressed and stuff since it was the summer and I was stuck inside. So try and get outside if you can, and just sit outside like on your deck, or find a way to get out and do something. Obviously nothing super physically challenging, but try and get outside and get up and move around as much as you can. It really helps. I went to, my town has sprint car racing, and I'd go there and just sit down and watch that. I'd have someone drop me off there. Yeah, just try and get out and do something. It definitely helps things go by a lot faster. And like I said, make sure you're doing your exercises and listening to your doctor. Don't try and rush it, because the worst comes to worst, you're gonna tear that suture they put in there, and you're gonna have to start the whole process over again. So just be smart with it and take your time, so you only have to go through this process once. Just to kind of recap here, I am about a year out, and I feel 100%, I'd say, back to normal. My leg feels normal, feels like I never even had surgery. So that's where I'm at right now. This is gonna be my final update now that I'm all healed. Feel free to leave any comments or questions. I'd love to answer them. Like I said, it's hard going through this process knowing not very much about it. I know I was frustrated once I had this procedure, since there wasn't really much data or anything on YouTube about this. So ask me any questions you have, ask for any tips, or just leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys do well on your recovery.